I nema čitovanja, to zaboravio. Otkud znam. Ja, ovdje smo kod villagera, to je super, moći ćemo i knjige da uzimamo i svi svašta. Što? Pa ne znam, ajde kako hoćeš. Uzmi samo svu hranu. Može. Da. Pa ne znam. Ja bi više onako poslije vode, pored vode onako da bude, kao Nugato i ovi gdje su pravili, tako neka lokacija. Ja nešto malo irona ovdje. Ček se. Da, nešto malo. Nađem kanal na prevište nisam trebao. Aha, evo ga iskopno. A subscribe-ovan sam, što ne mogu da pišem nikad. Piše subscribe sa onim moda, ja subscribe-ovam druže od tada. Da, piše subscribers only mod. A ja sam subscribe-ovan, brad. I to još kad sam nikad rekao. Ne znam što je to. Can send message because you are subscribed to this channel. Check samo sekund, ajde unsubscribe, ovo ću sad subscribe, možda se nešto promeni. Sad sam mi nešto na oporu. Написано. А что я не скинуть? Может, бацать на плагин скину. Понятно. Да. Знаете, как хочешь, можно запечатать воду полностью. Ай. Имам нам. Ты здесь смотришь. Видела, как играл. Što da nije super. Ja, ajde, vrati se, idi uzmi krevet neki. Daj da uzmemo obojice krevete, vrati, da... To i ubaci samo ovaj za skinove da imamo. Nema, vidiš da nema skin da. Ajde, share mi screen sad ti objasnim. Sad mi screen sad. Ideš vamo software valjda. Tu. I treba prvo da napraviš špigot ili onaj paper bucket, to, ili spigot, svejedno ti je. Pa to moraš da instaliraš, na to može da se instalira plugini, ne mogu na ovaj običan vanilu. Ideš gore ideš. Radiš, gore ideš. Nađeš verziju koju hoćeš. Ovo je jedan, ta. I ideš install. Sad ne možeš to što je upaljen je server, možda čak se, ajde da stopiraj i uradi to, možda čak bude i svijet se totalno promenio. Što bi čak možda bilo i bolje, jer ne preživljavam. Aj, bolje spigot, nemoj, aj bolje spigot. Spigot ide, to. Aj, isto brate, kao običan, idem isto. To. Isto, brate, kao obično, samo što na ovo možeš, viš sad imaš dobro plugin sad, vidiš vamo levo ispod software. I sad instaliraš reći, pa to su sve plugini, samo sekund da vidim. Skin restorability, to restore change skin, da, mislim da ne moraš uopšte da instaliraš, ovo sada imamo skinove odmah. Ja mislim da je to to. Da, preživjet ću.
La palabra clave es cada día. Hay una academia online que son los mayores expertos en Amazon FBA que existen en este.
Da. Evo, čuje se sad na streamu muzika. Čuje se sad na streamu muzika. Ja mislim. Sad si reći. Da, čuje se. Ne, to pređe. Uštedite 20 do 50% na celokupnom nameštaju za unutrašnji prostor i 20 do 50% na svim novogodišnjim jubilanjacima i Deda Mrazovima. Jisk, Scandinavian Sleeping and Living. Ja nisam, ček sad ću.
Video capture device that we want to add our webcam, right? So I'm going to make sure to jump a link because we'll be able to see them a lot easier.
Do ja.
How this looks.
Viš što se lepio gore.
Plug it to the correct location, the correct folder, otherwise you're not going to see it.
A ček, ovaj telefon ovdje, to ti je ta kamera, da?
For me, it is 1.1.7, but if there's a newer release, then go ahead and click that one instead. Then once you've clicked on it, we're going to scroll down until we see the
Sam ne znam, ja ne volim takve stolove, bre.
Whatever type of computer you have, if you got Mac, if you got Windows,
A ja ne volim te da se izvlači tastature i mišice. Ja volim ovo kad mi je gore odmah i monitor i tastature i mišice.
Once you run it, you might run anyway. That's just a false positive, which happens with a lot of different antivirus when you're installing these third-party OBS plugins. So we're going to click run
Tako i zvuči.
then we're going to click
Očajno.
next. It's extremely important. We're going to install it to where we installed OBS Studio. I have mine installed.
A više gotim, brat, stravu muziku.
OBS Studio, so I'm going to install it here. If you installed it somewhere else, then please click the browse
Nije
button
još.
and install it to wherever you installed OBS Studio when you first installed it. Then you can click on next, and then next again, and then install. Then you can click finish, and now we're gonna boot up OBS. And if you already had it open, close it and reopen. Once you have OBS Studio up and running, you're gonna go to the top where it says help, and then you're going to click check for updates, just to make sure you are on the latest
Taj ovo
OBS
liči.
update. Click OK when you're done. And you might be wondering what this Own Pro tab is next to the help tab.
Ne
It's
znam.
actually today's sponsor. You guys probably already know that you can switch between hundreds of different overlays.
Spanovalo me u neku čudnu sobu.
When you have the Own Pro subscription, but they actually just came out with a brand new
What's
AI
that
stream
thing?
assistant, which can be found on the dashboard of their website.
Nisam
On the
kunenčić,
corner, you
nisam
can
ništa
ask
radio.
any streaming question that you might have, like give me fun channel.
Da, ali na vanilu ne možeš da instaliraš plugine.
Answer. In this case, it gave me a
So,
ton of
I
different
did
Star Wars
start.
themed channel point ideas and little redemptions that I can use for my stream. So if you want to be able to switch between hundreds of different overlays, I think
Onda
you
nije
can
trebalo
use this,
stigati
as
da se
well
to
as
da onaj
trying
papir,
out
ali
their
dobro.
brand new AI streaming assistant that I'll leave a link
Sad
down
im
in
koji
the
je kod mene
description
instaliran
below,
u
so you can check
pičku
it out.
materinu.
And you can use coupon code
Kako se zove taj sajt?
off your 1-year subscription. So now that our
Okay.
OBS is up to date and you've installed it to the correct
Cześć,
location and correct folder, otherwise you're not going to see it. Then you're going to go to the sources. You're going to click add a new source. Gave me a ton of different Star Wars. Going to click check for updates just to make sure you are on the latest OBS Studio update. Click OK when you're done. And you might be wondering what this Own Pro tab is next
Viš
to
da
Help
piše
tab.
for plugin
Actually,
iznad.
today's sponsor. You guys probably already know that you can switch between hundreds of different overlays already inside OBS Studio when you have
I da iznad vanile ne piše
but they
for
actually
plugin.
just came out with a brand new AI stream assistant, which can be found on the dashboard of their website in the bottom left corner. And you can ask it any streaming question that you might have, like give me fun channel point ideas when I'm playing a Star Wars game. And then it'll spit out its answer. In this case, it gave me a ton of different
Ali sad će instalirati ovaj paper pa ću vidjeti jel to to.
correct folder, otherwise you're not going to see it. Then you're going to go to the sources. You're going to click add a new source. Then you're going to click video capture device because we want to add our webcam, right? So I'm going to click OK. You could also call that webcam so you're not going to run into issues later because you don't know what the heck you called it. But now we're going to choose our webcam from the list. I'm going to pick one of my Insta360 links, my favorite webcam. This seems to be the one I'm using right now, so that's embarrassing. I'm going to use my second one, which should be that one. Beautiful. Loving it. We're going to click OK. And now we have our webcam on OBS Studio. But now the fun part. This is what we're going to do. We're going to right-click the video capture device here. We're going to click on the filters button right here. So click that. Then we'll see audio video filters, which we don't really give an S about. We're going to go down to where it says effect filters. Try saying that 3 times fast. So we're going to click on the plus button under the effect filters. So we'll click plus. And if you do not see background removal, that means that you installed it to the incorrect folder during the installation process. And if that's the case, all you gotta do
So,
is
ja, valjda.
install the little plugin
Pa
that
da
you
nam
installed and then reinstall it.
Jel imaš tamo opciju za plugine?
And
Nemaš,
make
jel da?
sure that you choose the correct OBS Studio folder. And once you do, it will show up in your little plugin folder as we have it here.
Pa to ću prići.
vaše užurbane dane. Samo jednim dodirom uživajte u svežem ledenoj kafi sa savršenom mišćem.
Pa to čekaj da vidim, ja sam već sad kliknuo da se instalira na ovom mom serveru pa ću pogledati sad.
So once you've done that and you see background removal, you can simply click it. You can call it whatever your little heart desires. I'm going to call it blur because I tend to forget things rather quickly, so that's what works for me. And by the way, if you want to see more helpful videos like this one, make sure to drop a like on the video so YouTube recommends more of me to you. But once you've named it whatever you want, you can simply hit OK. Now so you can see things better, I'm going to move this over to the side so we can adjust the settings while seeing the actual image. Now this looks pretty doggy-doo-doo, which we do not want. What we're going to do is first off, we can scroll all the way down to where it says blur background factor, because obviously you see the background's gone. Well, we just want to blur it. We don't want to get rid of it, right? So what you can do is you can just drag this and it'll bring the background back, and then you see that we have the blur.
A što si
However,
gasio s njim?
what I recommend starting off with is actually going back to no background That way you can see
Oh,
the
to
edges
si miał dać.
around us, so we can tweak the
Mini
settings
widać.
and they'll make a little bit more sense because we'll be able to see them a lot easier. So if we scroll all the way up, we can see the threshold value. So we can turn it all the way to the right, and you can see that it gets a little bit more compact. So right here, like it's cutting into my face. We don't want that. So if we go
No
all
wiem,
the
co
way to the
pewnie
left, you
słuchacie.
see it's a lot more lenient to where it's not even there. So we just have it all the way down here. I'll leave it
Kupuj
for my
stream.
personal preference in my
No.
view. It's better to have the lower threshold. Cut into my face like this. It depends on your situation, but I'm gonna leave it to the lower one.
Nie
For
wiem,
the contour,
czekajcie zaraz.
sensitive image, I personally haven't had